Our Father.
Our Father.
Our Father who art in heaven.
Our Father who art in heaven, hallowed be thy name.
Hallowed be thy name.
Thy kingdom come.
Thy kingdom come, thy will be done.
Thy kingdom come, thy will be done.
Hágase tu reino, así en el cielo.
Thy will be done, on earth.
On earth as it is in heaven.
Give us this day our daily bread.
Give us this day our daily bread.
And forgive us our trespasses.
And forgive us our trespasses, as we forgive those who trespass against us.
As we forgive those who trespass against us.
And lead us not into temptation.
And lead us not into temptation, but deliver us from evil.
Y no nos metas en tentación, mas líbranos del mal.
But deliver us from all evil.
For thine is the kingdom and the power.
For thine is the kingdom
and the power and the glory.
And the power and the glory forever and ever.
Forever and ever.
Forever and ever. Amen.
Amen.
So my name is Christina, I'm from Waukegan, and I go to church at Vertical Encounter. Being in church, and I took all of that for granted. And then when 2020 happened, I was like, oh no, Zoom is not the same as seeing somebody face to face or congregating in church. And I was like, man, so many times that I didn't go to church, and now I have to watch it online, and it's not the same.
Back to the beginning. Can't control what tomorrow will bring, but I know here in the middle is the place where you promised to be.
I told him, Lord, please help me actually surrender myself to you. Help me look for you. Help me want to know who you are.
Enough, unless you come, will you meet me here again? 'Cause all I want is all you are. Will you meet me here again?
I got to the point where I had been hurt so much that I felt like I didn't need anybody. And at the end of the day, God would always be like, nah, you need me and you need people. Like, it doesn't matter, you can't do life alone. Our identity is found in God. So because of Him, we have value. Because of Him, we are enough. And I had an identity issue.
Let your love rise above every fear, like the sun changing the shadow. In my weakness, your glory appears.
Until, God showed that to me. I thought that I wasn't anything. And God was always there for me, and He was always letting me know that, like, I'm here for you. You're enough because you're my daughter. Because I paid the price on the cross for you, for everybody.
It's all you are. Will you meet me here again?
So now when I look at people as well, like I look at them as you are sons and daughters, creation of God. He went to the cross for all of us. In Him we find our identity. We don't find our identity in anybody else. Been there, done that. I felt lost. I didn't know who I was until, He reached down and He's like, hey, look, you're my daughter. And even though I grew up, I knew that all along. When I hear that, it reminds me of who I am. Probably before the year 2020, I was going through a lot and I made a lot of mistakes in the past, and God's always been in my present moment. So in my past presence, He's been there. In my present, He's been there. In my future presence, He will be there. In every present moment, God has been there for me. The song is just a reflection of back years and years ago, like 2011 till today. So when the song came out, I was just like, wow, this is me, because I didn't know then what I know now. I didn't appreciate that to, completely surrender and give myself to God versus now.
My name is Daniel. I was born and raised in Chicago, and I've been living in Waukegan, doing life in Waukegan for the last 2 years at Journey Church. I have two lows. The first one was my divorce, which I had made official in January. That brought, again, feeling of disappointment, inadequacy. I feel like I let God down. And that's one of those decisions that I didn't consult Him first.
I want to find you in every season, in every moment. Before I bring my need, I will bring my heart and seek you first. I want to seek you, I want to seek you first.
Second thing was the loss of my grandmother couple months later to a heart attack.
I want you first.
The song I picked was First by Lauren Daigle. The beginning of the song, it starts off with, before I bring my needs, I'll bring my heart, and I'll seek you first. It's, again, so easy for me to get lost in the hustle and bustle of life, to get distracted, to be disappointed in myself for not reaching certain goals or comparing myself to other people, that I put God on the back burner. This song, not only did it help carry me through the struggles of 2020, it helped me thrive through 2020. Yeah, it just helps me restart, rethink, be still. The song just kind of helped me refocus and made me realize that if I first seek God, everything else will fall the way it's supposed to.
Glen Eikenberry. I'm from Waukegan. I'm a member at First Presbyterian Church of Waukegan, where my dad's pastor and has been there for a long time. So Waukegan is my home and First Pres is my home. 2020 just revealed all sorts of stuff. In me, how impatient I can be and how fragile our relationships are with one another. How much I need Jesus. I chose Come Thou Fount. It's such a beautiful song. It kind of goes through a lot of different human emotions and relationships with God.
To my heart to sing thy grace, streams of mercy never ceasing, calls for songs of loudest praise. Teach me some melodious sonnet, sung by flaming tongues above. Praise the mount I'm fixed upon it, mount of God's unchanging love. Here I raise my Ebenezer, hither by thy help I come, and I hope by thy good pleasure safely to arrive at home. Jesus taught me when a stranger, wandering from the fold of God, to rescue me from danger. Interposed his precious blood.
So from the text, some things that I really cling to is prone to wander, Lord, I feel it, prone to leave the God I love. Here's my heart, from take and seal it for my courts above. 2020 was hard in a lot of ways, and I think in a lot of ways it was especially easy to wander, from God, or to feel, distant from Him. And that prayer, here's my heart, take and seal it for my courts above. I pray for God to touch my heart, to move in my life, even in the darkness.
Oh, to praise how great a debtor. Daily I'm constrained to be. Let thy grace now like a fetter bind my wandering heart to thee. Prone to wander, Lord, I feel it. Prone to leave the God I love. Here's my heart, oh, take and seal it. Seal it for thy courts above. Prone to wander, Lord, I feel it. Prone to leave the God I love. Here's my heart, oh, take and seal it. Seal it for the courts above. Come thou fount of every blessing.
This song is one that I often will go to when I'm singing them to sleep. This is a song I sing as a prayer for me, for my kids. And I'm working from home, and I'm home all day long. These kids are staying at home. They're not doing the stuff that they would normally do. So oftentimes we would spill into bedtime, just ragged, totally ragged, emotionally. This song was a balm and a prayer for everybody, for me and my kids, my wife. Yeah, it was really key and restorative for me in those times.
Tongues above, praise the mount I'm fixed upon it. Mount of God's unchanging love.
My name is Shikita. Most people call me Kita. I'm originally from the west side of Chicago, but now I live in Gurnee. And I go to Sign of the Dove Ministries. I guess at the start of the pandemic, my mom passed away tragically, very unexpected. She wasn't ill that we knew of, and it's 6 of us kids. I'm the second oldest, first girl. And so that alone almost rips a hole out of you, right? There's a certain death that you feel on the inside of you when you lose somebody so close as a mom. I take Communion by Maverick City Music. At the beginning of the song, she's talking about taking me back to the garden and taking me back to where it was all so simple. 2020 wasn't so simple for me, and I wanted to find a space that felt fresh, that felt pure, and that felt new. And singing that song, they talk about going back to the garden, going back to your first love. And not only that, but some of the lyrics that repeats itself at the end, it's like, I didn't know that I could have a friend like you. And it was just a reminder that even in the midst of chaos, that God is and will always be my friend. And that alone is just peaceful.
It was easy to love. No space between us. It was easy to trust. You are closer, closer than my skin. You I feel my heart beating again. Feels so good to know you are my friend.
There's nothing you can do to change pain that comes, and any kind of loss, death, it's just pain is pain, and it's inevitable. But I've never felt like God wasn't with me in it. Never.
This is communion. Here in a place I'm fully known. And it was all so simple. You're so easy to love. And no space between us. You're so easy to trust. 'Cause you are closer, closer than my skin. And you are in the air I'm breathing in. And here's where the dead things come back to living. I feel my heart beating again. Feels so good to know you are my friend. Yes, you are my friend. You are my friend. Feels good to know.
And in that song, it talked about life. It brings life. They said, here's where the dead things come back to living. You know, if I could, I would. But even though my mom is not living again, the song kind of brought back to life some of the love for life that I had buried when my mom passed.
I don't have to prove a thing. You've already approved of me. This is where I'm meant to be. Me with you and you and me. I don't have to prove a thing. You've already approved of me. This is where I'm meant to be. Me and you and you and me. I don't have to prove a thing. You've already approved of me. This is where I'm meant to be. Me and you and you and me. I don't have to prove a thing. You've already approved of me. 'Cause you are closer, closer than my skin. And you are in the air I'm breathing in. And here's where the dead things come back to living. I feel my heart beating again. It feels so good to know you are my friend. Feels so good to know you are my friend. Yes, it does. Yes, it does. Feels so good to know you are my friend.
At the end of the song, they start singing a very old school tune that most people know. What a friend we have in Jesus. We have the ability to come to him with everything. What a privilege it is to carry everything to God in prayer. It's a privilege that we can really come to God with everything, with our broken hearts, with our mourning, with our joy, with our failures, with our successes. We have a place to go to. And it can be taken for granted very easily. But 2020 was a year for everybody. I would just like to share with everybody to remind them that God is literally the best thing that could ever happen. No matter what, he is literally the best thing. To always come to him. It's a privilege.
city. You're the king of these people. You're the Lord of this nation. You are. You're the light in this darkness. You're the hope for the hopeless. You're the peace to the restless. You are. Say, there is no one like our God. Say, there is no one like our God. Oh, there is no one like our God. We search far and wide, there is no one like our God. Well, for greater things are yet to come, and greater things are still to be done in this city. Help me say, greater things are yet to come, and greater things are still to be done in this city. Greater things, there is no one like our God. There is no one like our God. Help me say, there is no one like our God. Oh, there is no one like our God. One more time, say, there is no one like our God. There is no one like our God.
Here I am, within wonder, as if I was picked up and placed inside amazement. You've caused me to approach the burning bush of your presence, after wandering through the wilderness of a world which willfully curses your name, which willfully acts as if witches and Wicca are nature, which when dissatisfied attempts to cast spells from lost lips, lying tongues asleep with discontent, birthing adulterous words towards a holy God. Here I am, wandering about in routes that seem coincidental without a second guess. You've multiplied my first glance, a divine mathematician. You've drawn my feet from troubled waters, both a master creator and a fisher of men. You've caused me to wonder about the nature of your presence. Living water, yet fire. Duality consuming, baptism in your glory without burning me up, yet you have no match. How is it that I feel lighter before you? So here I am, wondering why my feet haven't burst into flames when I've wandered upon holy ground, or why I haven't drowned in the depths of my own shame when you've seized me in the seas of living water, or why you've called me by name from the distant lands of my own doubt to dwell with you in truth. In truth, I've known mistakes, led astray, lost the dog, run away because of my own passions, found misery, a pound of self-doubt, yet you've tipped the scales, offered gift of balance, even when my service has been lacking, even when my eyes have been serpent, and my hands quick to slither into wicked ways. You've seen and heard, watched and wait, to show that there's no sin that you can't bench press off of the chest of the oppressed by flesh, that there's no waste you can't recycle. Master of chances, seconds know no end under your rule. Not a time when I am who I am, wasn't here or there, a wretched man I was, until I will be what I will be. Caused the flame of his presence to enlighten my wilderness, to whittle down my midbar. Even in my wasteland, you didn't desert me in my desert. So here I am, coming over to see the strange sight that is God, to witness and experience the one who loves in the face of impossible odds, to hear a word of truth from the one who spoke abundant life to death, to see your light and feel your fire on my soul that's so easily grown cold from altar years past when vision cast to blinded eyes claim 2020. Here I am, taking steps closer when my feet feel heavy, because you say that your yoke is their contradiction. You say that your hope is my independence. You say that your grace is my one sufficient. You say that your blood is my changed position. So here I hear you say I am, and here I am.
healed. We want to see you set free. We want to see you healed. We want to see you set free. Do it now. 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 Yeah. Do it now. Do it now. Yeah. Do it now. Wanna see you healed. We wanna see you set free. We wanna see you healed. See you set free. God, our communities are torn. Our world is broken. And yet, you are still the same God. Today and tomorrow, as you were yesterday. We want to see your mighty works. We want to see your power. So God, come and do it now. Heal, deliver, set free. Heal,